Hello everyone, and welcome back to Voxel Tales. My name is Dan, and as promised, I've been working on more housing between episodes. This time I transplanted the top of one of the houses onto the ground and turned it into a bungalow. I just finished showing Tech around. Take a look.
Hey man.
Tech! Perfect timing! Just finished building this.
Building what?
The bungalow.
You built the house.
Yeah?
Slow day, was it?
Something like that.
Uh-huh.
Look, do you want to look around or not?
Sure, why not?
Then step this way, my friend. We step inside to a spacious, open-plan living room kitchen area.
Yeah, nice. Fridge and stove are included.
Oh yeah, all the houses come with them as standard. And because there's no stairs, you actually get a little bit more square footage. And if you follow me down the corridor, we have the bedrooms. There's this smaller one, although there's easily still room for a desk and wardrobes in here. To your left is the master. Plenty of space for a bigger bed in here.
Dude, you don't need to sell me the house.
Sorry, I'm just used to going over everything. Force of habit. Anyway, and yeah, just through there's the bathroom.
Yeah man, it's all great. Shame there's nobody around to live in them.
Yeah, well, I'm working on that. I'm sure once I've got a few more bits done, people will move back.
Hey, about that. Where'd everybody go?
Well, we had a lot of trouble with pillager raids and that. I think people just didn't feel safe and moved on. To be honest, I'm probably at least partly to blame. I'm always zipping about, knocking stuff down and building stuff. Sure, some of them were just fed up on me. I mean, I get fed up on me all the time, and I am me, so God knows what it's like for other people.
Well, they don't seem that bad to me.
Well, you've not been here very long, have you? Give it time. Speaking of, by the way, if you do decide to stay around, you're welcome to any of these houses. Or if you want something specific, I can make it for you.
Dan, you can't just build me a house.
Why not? I built irises. Anyway, I'm not trying to bribe you or anything. It's up to you what you do.
Well, if it's cool, I kinda want to go look at where you found me. I know you said it all blew up, but I don't know, I feel like I got her or something.
No, I get it. I'll tell you what, let me get you some bits together and I'll meet you over there, okay? Alright, buddy, are you sure you get how the jetpack works?
For the 5th time, yeah.
Okay, well, you've got the grapple hook, just in case you run out of fuel for some reason. And Kate, you make sure you take good care of him.
Affirmative, Dan.
Right then. Kate knows the way. Be careful, alright?
Jeez, relax, Mom. I can handle myself.
So yeah, Tech and Kate are off looking at those caves, which means we're free to crack on. And I've left that door open. You know, I wish I knew what was causing all these visual glitches. Doors in particular are just not loading properly. I suppose I could pretend it's a feature. Doors that are open and closed at the same time. Quantum Superposition Schrodinger's Doors. Available now as part of the VT Useless Tat range of products. Anyway, I'm taking a break from the church this week, and instead we're going to focus on making the village safer. A little while ago, I touched on my plan to build a village defense grid using these mob scarecrows. Oh good, the carved pumpkin texture's gone missing. Suppose it's not that big of a deal, it's just an ingredient. Also, I don't have any hay bales. So, hay bale. Is that hay bale plus string? And that one is 9 wheat. Okay. A few of those. Dump them into the storage system. So we can quick craft some of these. I wonder if the carved pumpkins are just missing their item texture. No, they're broken. Good. But again, not a huge deal. Anyway, I suppose we better go get some more pumpkins, cause yeah, we've only got 14 in storage. Which is weird, cause I know I've run the harvester a few times since I set it up. Why is he standing on the train track? Hey, Ash! What are you standing there for, you muppet? Honestly, I expect better from you. Do we really need to go over why hanging around on train tracks is a bad decision? Now behave. Right, pumpkins. Ah, there we go, look, nearly 2 stacks in here. And there's a full crop grown in, so if we run the harvester we can get a few more. Why is everything so jittery today? Anytime you like. There you go. Is it actually collecting anything? It sounds like it's breaking stuff, it just doesn't look like it is. Whoa, okay. Oh yeah, this is fine. Quick on and off again to make sure it unloads fully. Excuse me, you better not be harassing my bird.
There he is! Get him!
For crying out loud! Look, reality isn't playing ball today. I do not have time for you right now. Ah! Yeah, get him, Ash.
Ugh. Ah! Ugh. Ah!
Ah, good. Looks like Ash killed the captain. Good job, Ashy boy. Good job I've got armour on. Don't see an arrow to the chest being anything but a bad time. After retrieving the fresh pumpkins, I remembered that I'd broken all my shears doing the ceiling in the new bungalow. So I thought, why not? I've got a few mana steel ingots. I'll treat myself to a fancy set of mana steel shears. They're going to be better than the normal ones. I mean, they're electric blue. They must be contractually obliged to be good. Okay, let's take the sexy shears for a spin. Okay. Must be those special Inviso pumpkins I'm always hearing about. They are going to load it any second now. Any second. They didn't load in, so I just reset everything, and at last we had pumpkins. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Perfect. Now, I didn't say that everything was working properly, just that we had pumpkins. Honestly, I'll take what I can get at this point. When the now carved pumpkins also failed to disappear when I mined them, and then started leaving phantom holes in the landscape, I decided to cut my losses and get away from the farm before anything else happened. And this rain can knock it off whenever it wants to and all. Oh, do I look like one of them moon monsters today? Tell you what, York, I hope when you said dark times ahead you didn't actually mean the complete collapse of reality, because you undersold it a bit if you did. Over in the village, performance wasn't exactly fantastic, but at least it was serviceable. What? Hey, better get this done before it changes its mind again. So I got all the pumpkins laid out ASAP and performed a mass carving. Alrighty, let's get all these hoovered up and we can get to business. So, let's make a few scarecrows. That should be enough to be going on with. Right, where should we start? I guess right in front of this house is as good a place as any. Is it 2 blocks I need to go down? Nope, it's 3. Good to know. There we go. Now I can bury him properly. Although what I could really use is a mob to make sure it still works like I remember, because you never know. Suppose I'll just have to wait till night time. While I waited for night, which took forever because I have a mod installed that increases the length of the day, I decided to put in a couple of scarecrows in the corner of the village square, reasoning that it'd be easier to spot if they were working with a bigger sample size. And now we wait. Again. Sit rep. It's night time, and I'm just waiting on some mobs. Oh, spider, perfect. Come with me. Come on. Oh, there, did you see that? It freaked out because it came into range of the scarecrows. Fantastic. Okay, test 2. Haha, look at them, they don't know what to do with this end. Oh, brilliant. Right, I'll just dispose of this test subject, and in the morning we shall start scaling up this operation. Editor down here. What followed was about 40 minutes of me poking holes in the ground that I've sped up for the sake of brevity. Towards the top of the screen, you can see a group of pillagers popping in and out of existence. No idea if they were being affected by the grid, but either way, they didn't seem to want to get any closer. So, you know, net win. Alright, it's night again. Those pillagers have got no idea what they're doing. And that secret agent really wants to come over here, but he can't because of the grid. Brilliant. Later on, a zombie spotted me from miles away and was out for blood. Oh, this guy wants some luck. Come on then, I'm right here. Oh, it's so conflicted. I really want to eat his brains, but it's just so scary around here. Eventually it stopped raining and the zombie panicked itself into one of the scarecrow holes. Oh, he's fell in! Poor bugger must be going out of his mind! Don't worry, mate, I'll put you out your misery. Well, it's now daybreak. I've been standing out on this street all night long, and nothing has managed to even get close to me. So I'm going to call this operation a success. And once I've got the scarecrow grid fully installed, then the villagers should be able to go about their days in comfort and safety. Go team! So I got right back to work installing the grid. Don't worry, I won't make you watch the whole process. I'm not a monster. Besides, I ran out of scarecrows and didn't have any more pumpkins to make more. So I ended up zipping about, filling in all the holes. I know, I live a glamorous and exciting life, what can I tell you? And done. Alright, I've been thinking while I've been doing that. It's no secret that I like using the copycat blocks for detailing my builds. But the trouble is they cost zinc to make and I don't have a ton of it. And like I said, I've been thinking and I do have a decent amount of tuff. And when you crush up tuff, you get a whole bunch of stuff. Editor Dan, show up. See? Loads of stuff. One of which is zinc nuggets. So I'm off to the crusher to see what kind of numbers we'd be looking at. Right, let's load her up. Honestly, the results weren't exactly mind-blowing. Okay, I think that's it. Give me a sec to craft it all up. I mean, it's good for variety, but it's nowhere near enough zinc. Fine, I'll think of a new plan. Okay, it's much later in the day, and we're in the grind cavern. Why are we in the grind cavern? Because I have been a busy boy in the creative world. I have created what I'm calling the Asurine machine. Editor Dan, if you will. We've probably gone over this before, but Asurine crushes up solely into zinc. So if I can get my hands on a ready supply of Asurine, we'd be quids in. It's pretty big, I should put it over here somewhere. Boom! It looks massively complicated, but trust me, it all makes sense. So let me get everything together so we can schematic cannon it, and I'll talk you through it. Alrighty, one parts grind later and we're all set to go. I think. Yeah, I think we're good. So what say we do this thing? Go. Yeah, this could take a few minutes, so I reckon we time-lapse this bit. Kind of a good thing I time-lapsed this part because I totally forgot I needed to actually pipe lava to the machine, and power it in general. Okay guys, I think everything's good to go. Just deal with this fancy boy in his fancy armour. Alright, this thing up here is a Kaib mod cobblestone generator. It spits cobblestone down the chute into this barrel. It comes out of this funnel into the tunnel, where it gets split off. Some of it goes this way into the crushing wheels, where it gets crushed into gravel, and then sand. The sand then goes into this haunting station and gets turned into soul sand. The soul sand gets split up again in this tunnel. Half of it gets sent into this bulk smelter to become scoria, and half goes to a bulk washer to become nether quartz. The scoria moves to this belt to a waiting basin, which we'll get back to. Meanwhile, the nether quartz is delivered to this basin, where it's joined by cobble from another generator and mixed into diorite. That diorite moves to another basin, where it's mixed with yet more cobblestone to become andesite. Alright, we're almost at Asurine. But first, the scoria from before needs to be mixed with cobbled deep slate and lava to become tough. And we get that cobbled deep slate from the regular deep slate we make here. Remember the cobble that got split off right at the start? Well, it goes here to be pressed with lava to make deep slate. Don't know how sand got in there. Would be nice if this stamped some deep slate to demo it, but it works, I promise. Anyway, that deep slate... No, it's not going to do it. Anyway, that deep slate moves up this belt, gets funneled into a chest, and into a deployer, deployed onto a belt, and drilled by that drill you can just about see through there. Where it gets pressed with the scoria into tough. And finally, the andesite and the tuff get pressed together into Asurine. Whew! And see, we've got 7 already. I'm sure if I AFK here for a bit, we'll have a ton in no time. Now, these level 1 cobble generators aren't super fast, so if I upgrade them, we can probably make the whole machine more efficient. This one particularly could benefit from it. But that's a job for another time, because I am done for today. As always, guys, thank you all very much for watching. We've made the village a bit safer, and should soon have materials we need for detailing the church. If you enjoyed the show, then help the channel grow by subscribing and leaving us a cheeky like and a comment below. I've been Dan, this has been Voxel Tales, and until next time, remember, be good. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. Bye, guys.